Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Matt and we're going to go through some cams and see what we can find on the cams this evening. The date again today is the 4th of the 4th 2017. I worked 2 shifts yesterday, so I apologise I didn't do a video, but I'm back now. So what we're going to do is look on the cams, and also I noticed that they did a lot of chemtrailing yesterday here in the Northern Hemisphere, northeast of the UK. And again, today, this afternoon, lots of people reported that they've got colds, runny noses, stingy eyes, feeling very low. A few neighbours have reported it too. Is this because of the chemtrailing? Something they're spraying in the skies to make us feel ill, to dumb us down, to depopulate the earth? Well, we're going to find out the truth, aren't we? Because it's coming soon, I can see. Something out there is huge and it's on its way in. They don't want us to see this, do they? The government. So that's now switched to the cams. And also for all you subscribers, have a great evening. Here we are on this Mexico cam. I use the Mexico cams quite a lot because the white screening, they make mistakes. They don't widescreen as much as they should because we're seeing these objects' reflections, aren't we? But on this piece of footage, you will see that they widescreen. Only one clip shows the widescreen. Just down here, you will see an object, or just a huge reflection of an object in a dark shadow. This will be Nibiru. It's being cloaked all the time. You'll see the red reflection here. So I'm going to go through the cam now. Can you see this here? There's an object that's illuminated. This is on the other side from the sun. There is definitely a red heavily body that's coming through here. And then it just goes to widescreen, so you can't see it. Here, and then it just gets cut to normal. We've got this blue reflection again in the skies. I will show you again. Can you see that? They're using a cloaking device to hide this. You can see a slight line in the sky here. And then when you flip through the cam, you can see this, can't you? There is something red on the other side that's illuminating, I believe, to be Nibiru. Here again, we've got this same problem of this dark sky and that strange refraction, and also our sun with that simulator in front of it's burning through those chemtrails. Here on this image, we've got 2 object reflections. We've got this reflection here from the simulator that's cutting through those cams. And here as well, we've got this other heavenly body, this reflection. Can you see this? And the different colour, that green sky on the horizon. Time is now. It really is now. So again, just got to prepare for this. This also is today, the 3rd of the 4th, 2017. So yesterday evening's sundown on this Panorama Volcanoes cam. And you can see where they've been poisoning our skies, and over there in Mexico you can see what they've done there as well. But I've noticed an object. Okay, now it's white screening, so it's hard to catch, but sometimes when you keep repeating the white screen it does come in for a split second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try this and zoom in to show you this object I spotted. There it is. You can see this, can't you? This object here. Sun's gone down. You can see this. Just interesting to see that, isn't it? It could be anything though, couldn't it? But I've never seen that before behind those trails. And there you have the, as the sun's gone down with that simulator, you can see that haze of redness in the sky as well. Seeing this all over the world, aren't we? Just this trash that's being put in front of everything on the system and everything like that. This is another webcam in Mexico as well. This is the Puebla La Noria cam. I just want to show you this as well. It's very interesting. Here, they've got an object. There's something that's illuminated here and then it goes down. You can see this. Watch this. It jumps. Can you see this? From here, we've got this reflection. This is not our sun. Watch. From here. The sun doesn't do this. Okay? There is definitely an object that's here as well. We've got a little reflection as well, shadow. This isn't our sun. It's just basically pinpointing all the different details on the cams. It's very important to get all the details of what's going on in our skies. Something that's here. It's just to note this. I'm going to zoom in on this as well. Hold on. This, I believe, is the dark star, Nemesis, that's being seen now. I thought I'd zoom in on this as well. It's not our sun. This is not our sun reflection. It's another heavenly body that's coming closer, the sun's twin. I'm going to slow down the footage on this cam as well, and you'll see all the chemtrailing. This proves that they're chemtrailing this object, these heavenly bodies. So you'll see these chemtrails. But again, it's very strange because we don't see no planes. Where are the planes? They're using another device to cause and make these chemtrails now. Watch this footage, very interesting. Here it starts now. You can see that first chemtrail, can't you? This black trail that's in the sky. And we can see all this trash. Now, please don't believe these are natural cloudings. You can see this light chemtrail as well. But again, that's interesting. There's no planes. You can see that object down here again. And here, a reflection. Another load of chemtrails. But where's the craft? Where's these planes? They're now hiding the situation. Are they being cloaked themselves now? I mean, look at this. Trash coming through the sky, no plane. Another one, no plane. It's just outstanding, isn't it? I mean, all this trash is being now manipulated by HARP. It really is. They're using this big HARP tool now to spray our skies. All this haze in the sky is not natural, and we're breathing it all in. And it's bang out of order, isn't it? What they're doing to our skies. It really is. I've paused this piece of footage to show to you, there's no plane spraying this chemtrail. Now, it's so important to look at this. Watch this. Can you see that in the sky now? I'll move it back. Okay? Look at this. Now, that's no plane, is it? It's been just shot out, isn't it? There's no plane there, is there? Not at the front or the back. Is this a UFO that's doing this? Is this other beings, or is it military with cloaking technology? I'm going to zoom into this. Right, I've zoomed into this for you now, yeah? And take note. Watch this. disappears. Okay, this is at the beginning, and then we get this in the sky. There's no plane on either side, is there? No plane on either side. Now this is very interesting, and I'll be looking into this every single day, as here in the UK we're getting the same effect. Not hardly any planes now, just these chemtrails that have been spilled across the area that we can see the sun in front of the vision of the sun. That's a long way away, the simulator that's in front of it. And now we're getting these strange chemtrails that basically move across the sky without any planes. Something is going on, isn't it? I mean, I did some videos before about them UFO rods. Now, it could be something else. Okay? I'm not saying it's UFOs. I'm not saying it's the military. I haven't got the knowledge to know what these are, but I will look into this and study this and talk to other people about this as well. Something is being fired across our skies, isn't it? And they're using technology that's so advanced that we haven't any idea about it. Are they using TR-3B cloaking craft? I don't know. Have they got cloaking craft, military, jets, or something? Because I'm going to show you this footage, okay, again. This is on further on footage on this video cam as well. You'll see two others that come through the sky as well. I mean, I apologise about the white screens. But you can see another two, no jets, in the sky. These chemtrails go on the horizon. Now, I know I keep saying the horizons, but they're hiding something that's sitting on them. They are smogging our horizon so we don't see these bodies that are there. Those heavenly bodies go down as well. And you will see a huge heavenly body, I believe, in the summertime of this year. They keep spraying the horizons. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is the Panoramica cam in Mexico, west. Now, look on the horizon here. You can see an object, a heavenly body that's out there as well. This is before sunrise. This is not our moon. I'm going to zoom in, but again on the Mexico cams, we can't zoom right in. But we can if we take the screen, the image off onto my web sort of graphic page, and I can zoom in. Now, I am trying to organise my videos so I'm able to zoom in much more and learn how to organise the video as well to make it much better. Because I just want to produce the true images, what we see in our skies, and zoom in and see what we can find. I'll be doing this as well in the summertime to get some real good high definition images of what's going on. We've seen some bizarre things, haven't we? Some crazy things going on up in our skies. And the government don't want to say anything. So I'm going to now zoom into this object and you will see the sunrise. First though, actually I will basically change the setting here, and I will show you this isn't our moon. As it's coming up and rising, you'll see the sunrise with it. Okay, you'll see that object. The chemtrails are there already, aren't they? I'm going to zoom into it as far as I can, okay? That's as far as I can get, but I will get closer on other videos. But what I'm saying is, that it's another object that's, as the sun's coming up, is it behind the sun? I think so, because if it was in front of the sun, it'd be black. We wouldn't be able to see it. It would be too bright to see. So that object is behind the sun, to the right-hand side. I'm going to try and move this now, so I hope it doesn't come off the screen. You can see this, can't you? You can see that. Here on this Orapan cam in Mexico, we mustn't forget that red horizon, the red reflections. We can see this in the morning skies all the time. Here on this cam as well, you will see this on the next image. This red haze, this blackness on the horizon here is all chemtrails. These are all chemtrails. There is no natural clouding anymore. We are supposed to see these heavenly bodies now. As the natural clouds have disappeared, we've got a good chance to see these. All the public, humanity. In the past, they was able to see the planets clearly and had time to prepare for this. But we've got no way of preparing as much as they did because we're riddled with the propaganda lies and also those trails in the skies. So we can't see anything. It's very difficult for us now. So we're all hunting and searching as sky watchers to see what's going on. But remember those red reflections. They're not from our sun. They're from a huge body called Nibiru. This image is well on the San Carlos cam in Mexico. We're getting an object here as well. Fades off. As I said many times before, just could be anything that's counted for in this image. But it's there, isn't it? So I thought I'd show you this before the sun's rising. This is one of the main objects I'm very worried about. And I'm studying this object as well. Picking it up on all different cams around the world. Here it is. This huge object that goes down. And it's heading straight for us by the looks of things. We've got that red haze every day on the horizon and this blue tinge above. And I believe there's lots of trash coming from this as well. So we all really need to keep an eye on this horizon from west. Now we're not going to see the sun or any heavenly bodies on this image, but something that NASA can't do in the powers to be. They can cloak those objects if they wish to be, but they can't cloak the reflections, and they will be seen now on these chemtrails. So I'm going to flip through the cam shortly here, and you'll see these red reflections. There you go. And then they disappear. Okay? They are huge reflections from these other bodies. This is not from our sun. I'm going to play the footage. It's a short piece of footage, but I'm going to play it for you. And you'll see the colour straight away disappear on there. See how red it is? Here. Here. This is a reflection from another body. This is Nibiru. This red object, okay, that we all talk about, the Nibiru community, other great channels on fantastic people that are running them as well. We're all talking about this reflection. See? There's no reflection, and as we go through the cam, you will see this. They just can't hide it, and these red reflections are getting much more intense now than ever before. You will also see this red reflection here. It goes down. Huge red reflection. You can see the sun in the simulator behind those chems. Now, these chems are getting much more stranger by the day, aren't they? It's all over the skies, all over our blue skies. You can see this red light source, this red, the chemtrail as well. See the shadow up here, shadow down here as well. So can you see this now? Two different light sources. The sun's going down, this red reflection on the left hand side here. Can you see this? The sun's gone down, and we're getting this object that's chemtrailed up there, just blasts skies all the time, hiding this huge object. They're here. They're absolutely 100% here. We're going to get some huge earthquakes. We're going to get some large, very high tsunami waves. So again, please prepare for this, because no government from around the world will let you know that these objects are coming in now. This is the Pareto Escondido cam in Mexico as well. And as you can see on this live image now, this light object that's reflecting off these cams, and all the trash as well. It's so upsetting because for a lot of people that want to stay healthy and want to live on our planet Earth, and they're breathing it in like we're all smoking Paramar cigarettes. I mean, look at it. It's just typically disgusting, isn't it? You can't trust the governments anymore because the government are now using the military. The military should be defending us, not harming us, not harming humanity. The tables have turned round to us now. We're the ones that are paying out our tax money, and they're the ones that are trashing it up in the skies. I'm going to go through this cam now and see what we can find. Here it is again, the halo. They're still using that technology, that halo again, aren't they? To stop anybody from seeing what's going on. Again, have you ever seen the sun like this in the 80s and 90s? No, we haven't. Again, look at this. It's just been blasted, isn't it? Covered up. So we don't get to see any of these objects. They weren't doing this, we would all see them. Things would change. This is the last times. This is our last end times. I'm going to flick through this cam for you. Okay, what I've done is I've gone through with the cam. Timestamp would be 7:16 there in Mexico on this Escondido cam. That's what it says. It's in Mexico, so you do have some different name cams. So I'm going to show you this and go through the clip. You'll see another object to the left-hand side here that just illuminates, shows its reflection, and then goes down. I'll show you now. Look at all the trash they throw up there as well. And you can see these huge reflections as well. And there it is. There's a reflection from another body. You can see all this as well, can't you? These are chemtrails. So if I go back, there's our simulator and sun. And then you've got that object that's illuminating now in the skies. We caught this on the Cajamar cam in Mexico as well. Same object. This is the famous Santa Cruz cam as well in Mexico. And I want to show you this red reflection as well in these cams. Because down here they're cloaking this object. They're hiding it from us. Huge mirrors. And I'm going to show you now. Can you see these pink reflections on these cams? Can you see this? And then it disappears on the horizon down here to the east. Look at this. It's not from our sun. Can you see this? Huge pink reflections from Nibiru. This heavenly body, as I said before, is just... I think we've got another year till we see some big changes of our weather patterns. And also, I just want you to really understand this is a real situation on our hands. And we've got to be a close community about this, because sooner or later things are going to spill out on media, and then we're all going to sit back and say, we knew this all along. Here's another image I've spotted on one of the plaza cams in Mexico. Can you see this reflection? Now this looks again like these objects that I spotted on Sunday last week. And they're way down there on the horizon there. You can see this, can't you? Something behind those cams. That grey haze. Can you see this? Something is brightening this side up as well. From down below here. The sun will be up in the skies its timestamp here is 9:55 a.m. You can see this, can't you? This reflection. There's something there, isn't there? Come on. Just looked very, very interesting. That's in the skies there. I'm going to rewind the cam, okay, a few clips, so you can see this. It fades in and fades out. Can you see that here? So it seems to be further away, and then you go back again, and you've still got this reflection here. So if you come back, and there it is. See this, can't you? Just looks very, I thought it was best and interesting for you to see that. Here on this image as well, which was today as well, you've got all sorts of different colours. You've got this blue colour here, and this red reflection that we keep seeing now on the chemtrails. And then you've got this other orangey reflection from the binary twin. So you've got Nibiru and other heavenly objects that are out there with our sun now. And these natural clouds not doing anything, just the chems that are doing the job now all the time. Here again on this cam image as well. As I've said before, now it's April, and then it'd be May, and then when it hits June and July, other people as well, members of the public, are going to think, hold on a second, it's still too dark. And people are going to clock onto this, aren't they, and realise that there is something wrong up there. And I believe, again, things are coming to an end now, aren't they? You can see those skies are too bleak for the time of the day. And also look at those natural clouds with the far end on the horizon. It's just, they are not doing nothing now. Again, the chems are doing all the work, and simulator has covered it, darkening our skies. I just want to point this information out to you as well. It's important, I believe, on this Cancun cow in Mexico. Now, what they do is, again, they white screen, so we don't get to see anything that's strange, different of our skies. Now, they white screen it twice, but in the middle clip they missed it out. So you will see this, that the binary twin nemesis brightens the skies, illuminates on the ground this strange red light source that lights up and then disappears before a natural sun comes up in the sky. So I'm going to show you this now. On the screen here it just looks normal as the sun is coming up on the opposite side, and they white screen it. Then we get this strange colouring in the skies, this red reflection from these objects, these heavenly bodies. This is not our natural sun, our moon that's reflecting. This is from these objects from this other solar system. And then they white screen it again. Then it's back to normal again. It's dim. Okay, so you can see this, can't you? I'm going to go back. Can you see the difference now? And then it's gone. On this live Cosmocam, again, the clouds are far too low because they're pumping our skies with that much aluminium now, and barium, and all other dangerous chemicals. It's so heavy up there, and it's pushing down our natural clouding, causing stress. They don't want us to see anything, but we're going to see what we want to see because they can't hide it all the time. So it's so good that people are in tune with the whole situation. Time is now. We really have to prepare for this. Here again on this screen you've got an object that's on the horizon and another light source in the background. We're pushing those natural clouds down towards the ground. It's just another smoke screen to stop us from seeing what the truth is, what's going on out there. But going back to the other images as well, and what I've been saying about those strange chemtrails with no planes, I think it's very important that we study this, as we can now know that they are up to all sorts of other things up there, aren't they? They're hiding a lot of other things as well, because it's not just the sun they're chemtrailing our moon, and also north, east, south and west skies. There's other things that are coming in, there's other objects up there as well. And I hope to catch these objects for you as well. The next few videos coming, so I'm going to hopefully have a look now and see what's going on. So please keep safe. It's important to keep your eyes open, to notice that these chemtrails now, a lot of them don't use planes. And I had a subscriber called Tara from Spain email me this morning. Now she's an artist, as I said, and she also knows that those skies we see every day, have changed completely. Those clouds are not our real natural clouds anymore. Anyway, so big respect to you all, and thank you also again for your emails, and I will be back shortly. So respect from Matt Rogers. Illuminate here and then it goes down. You can see this. Watch this. It jumps. Can you see this? From here, we've got this reflection. This is not our sun. Watch. From here. The sun doesn't do this. Okay? There is definitely an object that's here as well. We've got a little reflection as well, shadow. This isn't our sun. It's just basically pinpointing all the different details on the cams. It's very important to get all the details of what's going on in our skies. It's something that's here. It's just to note this. I'm going to zoom in on this as well. Hold on. This, I believe, is the dark star, Nemesis. It's been seen now. I thought I'd zoom in on this as well. It's not our sun. This is not our sun reflection. It's another heavenly body that's coming closer, the sun's twin. I'm going to slow down the footage on this cam as well, and you'll see all the chemtrailing. This proves that they're chemtrailing this object, these heavenly bodies. So you'll see these chemtrails. But again, it's very strange because we don't see no planes. Where are the planes? They're using another. Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Matt. And we're going to go through some cams and see what we can find on the cams this evening. The date again today is the 4th of the 4th, 2017. I worked 2 shifts yesterday, so I apologise. The 3rd of the 4th, 2017. So yesterday evening's sundown on this panorama volcanoes cam. And you can see where those They've been poisoning our skies, and over there in Mexico you can see what they've done there as well. But I've noticed an object. Okay, now it's white screening, so it's hard to catch, but sometimes when you keep repeating the white screen it does come in for a split second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try this and zoom in to show you this object I spotted. There it is. You can see this, can't you? This object here. Sun's gone down. You can see this. Just interesting to see that, isn't it? It could be anything though, couldn't it? But I've never seen that before behind those trails. And there you have the, as the sun's gone down with that simulator, you can see that haze of redness in the sky as well. Seeing this all over the world, aren't we? Just this trash that's being put in front of everything on the system and everything like that. This is another webcam in Mexico as well. This is the Puebla La Noria cam. I just want to show you this as well. It's very interesting. Here, we've got an object. There's something that's, can you see this here? There's an object that's illuminated. This is on the other side from the sun. There is definitely a red heavily body that's coming through here. And then it just goes to widescreen, so you can't see it. Here, and then it just gets cut to normal. We've got this blue reflection again in the skies. I will show you again. Can you see that? They're using a cloaking device to hide this. You can see a slight line in the sky here. And then when you flip through the cam, you can see this, can't you? There is something red on the other side that's illuminating, I believe, to be Nibiru. Here again, we've got this same problem of this dark sky and that strange refraction, and also the our sun with that simulator in front of it's burning through those chemtrails. Here on this image, we've got two object reflections. We've got this reflection here from the simulator that's cutting through those cams. And here as well, we've got this other heavenly body, this reflection. Can you see this? And the different colour, that green sky on the horizon. Time is now. It really is now. So again, just got to prepare for this. This also is today. I mean, look, I apologise I didn't do a video, but I'm back now. So what we're going to do is look on the cams, and also I noticed that they did a lot of chemtrailing yesterday here in the northern hemisphere, northeast of the UK, and again today, this afternoon, lots of people reported that they've got colds, runny noses, stingy eyes, feeling very low. A few neighbours have reported it too. Is this because of the chemtrailing? Something they're spraying in the skies to make us feel ill, to dumb us down, to depopulate the earth? Well, we're going to find out the truth, aren't we? Because it's coming soon, I can see. Something out there is huge and it's on its way in. They don't want us to see this, do they? The government. So that's now switched to the cams. And also for all you subscribers, have a great evening. Here we are on this Mexico cam. I use the Mexico cams quite a lot because the white screening, they make mistakes. They don't white screen as much as they should because we're seeing these objects' reflections, aren't we? But on this piece of footage you will see that they white screen. Only one clip shows the white screen. Just down here you will see an object, or just a huge reflection of an object in a dark shadow. This will be Nibiru. It's being cloaked all the time. You'll see the red reflection here. So I'm going to go through the cam now.